Listen. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's working out pretty well right there. In case you're not, shout out to the live chat, who I know is watching right now. Shout out to the people who listen a little bit later on. I appreciate you guys. In case you don't know, pretty much every Monday I have a little live stream here on Let Me Explain. I talk about some of the upcoming projects that we have going on, stuff dealing with movies, answer your guys' questions. Hopefully it's not glitching as much. YouTube has been updating like crazy. I don't know how many other people deal with the live control room and stuff like that, but this stuff is like, they have a whole new system and it doesn't even do half the stuff that the older system does. So it's been really interesting trying to fight copyright stuff, but there's no button for it. So that's been a little bit fun. But other than that, looking at this week's stuff dealing in movies, we actually do have a lot of videos that I know you guys have been like, where have they been? We had Crawl today. We're working on one for Booksmart. We're working on one for Stranger Things. We're finishing up the Spider-Man one, which ended up becoming 2 videos. Midsommar took longer because we ended up seeing it multiple times and found the script, which is missing like a lot of stuff that didn't make it into the movie. What else were we working on? Rewatching The Lion King. And then we just finished Dark, working on Chernobyl and Russian Doll. So that should at least be the stuff for this upcoming week. Oh, and Love, Death, and Robots. I know Chase just finished the video on that. And then also the best of 2019, which if you haven't checked out the Intricate podcast, which we're going to record after this, next week we are announcing the membership stuff. We turned that stuff in and that ended up going through as well. So I'm excited for that. But also, we have a lot of stuff over on the Intercut podcast where we already covered the 2019, our favorites in movies and in TV. So in case you wanted to get the heads up, it's 2 hours worth of content over there in Intercut. Before we get it up over here and Let Me Explain, but I am going to have my own little version coming up sometime this week. We'll see. I'm hoping to get it by like the time the farewell comes out, because that is one of the ones that I wanted to mention in there, and that comes out this weekend, at least in limited. But I see some people in the live chat saying, listen, hey, where's the Us video? That is one where I have to rewatch. I'll put it this way. When I make the Us video, I'll make a rewatch and Get Out as well, since it's been so long. Answer some of the other questions right now. Stranger Things. Yeah, coming up with something for that. Season 2A is still my favorite as of now. Have you seen Anna? I actually have not seen Anna, and it's actually very surprising because I wanted to make we were working on Anna and Shaft together, but we never went to go see Anna because we just didn't have time. And I actually wanted to see Anna in theaters, considering that my girlfriend's a big Luc Besson fan. I am my Valerian City of 1,000, whatever it was theirs, but we never got to see that. So we're probably going to have to wait till that's like streaming. How do I market my music? I can't, probably not this way, but I will say this. As someone who started YouTube from zero and then started from zero again with this channel, just continue making stuff. Continue making stuff and find a way to promote it out there. Not necessarily by lying, but that play type thing, the beat, like whatever type beat, blew up for a lot of people. Now they're famous. Love, Death, and Robots is amazing. Yes, it is. Oh, shoot, as it jumps forward. Would you survive the snap? I did. There's actually a website you can go to where it tells you if you would survive the snap. And you can. You actually can. I think I survived it. I played it 3 times. You just refresh the thing. So I can guarantee you I've survived it. Are you going to see Stuber? I already did. I covered it in my South by video. A couple of videos I usually get recommended for by people who said they've seen every video. It has already been covered for. Stuber's okay. It's all right. As we were working on the late night video, turns out Stuber is him riding an Uber. And last year or 2 years ago, he had the Big Sick, where he was also an Uber driver. So I don't know what that has to say with his manager, but he continues to be cast as an Uber driver. Let's see, what else? Midsommar Explained, please, coming up. How about anime? Y'all have yet to recommend me one. Have you ever done or considered doing Pretty Little Liars? Absolutely not. That'd be way too much for me. I think my girlfriend saw it. That ain't for me. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Luc Besson's Leon? It's a classic. It's incredible. Some people like it for other things. I think it's a great story. You Mexican? Yes. Even though everyone always says I'm Asian, which is weird considering I also get told you say too many Mexican things in your videos. But I guess those get missed sometimes. Finally, someone is talking about Dark. It makes me sad that it's so underhyped. Also excited about the Booksmart mid. Dark is insane. I'll put it to you this way. Season 2 ended in a way that it reminded me of Lost Season 3. That's all I'll say until the video comes out. Shout out Jordan Gertler, who says, I like your stuff, bro. First time seeing you live. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate that, Jordan. I appreciate everybody who always gets to the live chat. Again, you don't have to, but we are starting a membership page. You've heard me mention it. We're rolling it out next week. It's going to make the live chats funner. That's all I'll say. Do you have a letterbox? I do. I'm actually a patron. I pay for that thing, and I never update it. I don't know what it is. I think it's that every time, when it's a video, I can fully express myself. When it ends up being something else, like a letterbox review, and I put it in stars, people then go like, I knew you were wrong about this. How dare you say it's less than that? Case in point, if you go to my letterbox right now, which should be in the description, I got yelled at for where I put Climax. So I usually don't post on Letterboxd unless it's something that I really like. Then I try to like fill my letterbox with nothing but recommendations, if that makes any sense. Does anybody, oh shoot, thanks for making awesome content. Would you survive crawl? I think is what that said. I would hope so. Actually, I'm in Chicago right now, and there is a gator loose, so I would say yes. Last Black Man in San Francisco is amazing. I agree. It's one of the most beautiful looking movies of the year. I've yet to see it again, but I did cover it in my Sundance video. I did say I felt it would have worked better as a short, but again, I haven't seen it again. That said, it is one of the most beautiful movies I've seen this year. And other than Toy Story, which is more animation, I don't think anything has beat it visually. I know you wanted to teach originally, but how did you go back? How did you go back to school for film? So pretty much it was in the same college. I just started taking film courses there. Loved it. I didn't go to a college afterwards. That is something that we have thought about. It's like, if you can go back to school to study anything you wanted without that pressure of counselors telling you you're not going to make it or grades, but like truly going back to learn, I would do that. However, I would probably use that money to help somebody else if they needed to go to school, probably a family member, instead of just wasting it on Columbia. But pretty much, I knew that I wanted to do something with movies. I had seen YouTube as a possibility. Never knew if it would go completely into fruition like it has now, which I'm very blessed and grateful for. But yeah, I just took some classes, and I highly recommend, like, if there's anything you want to do, you are able to take a bunch of extra classes. If you're going to community college especially, test something out. Pottery class, basket weaving class, whatever you got to do. Have you seen Lucifer on Netflix? No, but supposedly a lot of people have, since it's the most recommended. I'm not going to self-promote people. What is this live stream even about, Chief? It's just a live stream, just a regular live stream talking about some questions and stuff. I do it every Monday, so in case you miss one or in case you miss this and you're watching it in the future, it's every Monday. Da says, never stop saying Mexican things in vids. It makes it fun for us. La Chancla. Appreciate it. Shout out to you, which I think I know you on Twitter. I think you're on Patreon. You just have a different name here. Is this Fortnite? It was. You came in late. Did you watch Dead to Me? It's a very fun thriller, buddy. Have you seen this show? Nothing. I talk about Dead to Me all the time. I mentioned it in multiple videos. I love that one. I actually do have a video. I don't know when we're going to release it. I've seen Dead to Me twice already, and I notice new things every single time with the performances. I still stand that it is the best performances of this year. Movie and TV shows. Let's see. Is you ready for It Chapter 2? I'm actually very excited. Every time I see that trailer, I'm a big fan of trailers that feel like clips that are playing. So every time I walk into the theater, I keep thinking like, oh shoot, the movie started. And then I realize, oh no, this isn't a clip. This is a trailer for It Chapter 2. And everyone goes crazy for it. So yeah, I'm excited. As this updates, what's the best 2 or 3 movies you've seen thus far in 2019? I actually have a whole video for it. You can check it out over at the Intercut Podcast. But as of now, Peanut Butter Falcon, Loose, and I consider When They See Us as one of the best. Let's see. Did you watch the trailer for Knives Out? It looks like harmless fun. I have not seen it yet, but I've seen the memes. Rocket Man. I'm doing a video with that yesterday. I forgot what the other one I said, but that is a video that's coming out soon. I liked it. I liked it the most out of all the musical based ones that have come out this year, and it sucks. Screw the MPAA for like making it rated R. Just because they kissed, and it made significantly less money because of that. Have you ever got in trouble or overdid Redbox? Nah. What's next for you or the channel? Any side projects in the works? For those of you who don't know, we started up the website. We got articles going up there. Also backlogging all of the Let Me Explain videos. We got a crap ton more Let Me Explain videos coming up. Bay to Z show, we're working on one of the short films that's going to go up there as we transition that less from video essays that are everywhere, more into like mini projects, sketches, and stuff like that. And then hopefully getting some sleep. I'm still waiting for an LME on When They See Us. It's coming out. Trust me. I want to do that one justice. You ready for Lion King? I'm excited for it. A lot of people were like, "This, it's so bad, it's good." I was like, "Isn't that what we were all going for?" Like, who wanted the masterpiece? The masterpiece came out in early '90s. I'm here for it to be just buffoonery. That's all I'm there for. I want to go in there not knowing the difference if it was animated or not. That's how many blue moons I want in me. Will you do a Jigsaw series if you had to? No, I don't really force myself to make any videos that I may not. Like, I tried watching the Purge series, and I was like, there's not much I can say about this that I haven't already said in the Purge series. So unless it adds something. Let's see. Do you think Stranger Things is such a product placement because Netflix doesn't have ads and needs to make monies another way? So I have a whole video on that, and I don't really think that it's so much the product placement in Stranger Things as it is just the phenomenon that Stranger Things came to be. Like, I highly doubt they're making all their money through Stranger Things, but boy are they making money through Stranger Things. It's such a weird thing where I want to hate Stranger Things for all the product placement because I used to be so anal about it. Excuse me. Now it's like, it's whatever. At least it fits within the universe of the show, except for the very few times where they just stop the show to like do a Coke commercial. But I hope it doesn't become the norm, because I get what you're saying there. Like, what if like Hulu does ads, but what if Disney Plus, which we all know isn't going to be $6 forever, ends up like becoming not only more expensive, but all of their shows end up having like ads. The last thing I would want. We're already seeing Netflix will like show you or automatically play something else while you're waiting for it. What happens when they start, Disney Channel. Yo, I remember when Disney Channel will only used to play ads for upcoming Disney Channel original movies. I was on it the other day. Yes, I was watching Raven's Home, I think, and there was like Danimals commercials. It was like a Golden Corral. I don't know what there was really, but it's like, what's going on here? The same thing is eventually going to happen to streaming. You will have commercials playing in between, and yeah, I'm gonna opt out of that the first chance I get. But I really hope that it doesn't. And if they do, I would rather it be, again, an option that you could pay more for instead of it being stuck within the shows. Let's see. You haven't done an LME on Avengers End. I haven't? What? How do you feel about Stranger Things 3? Talked about it a bit. It's Peanut Butter Falcon movie of the year right now. Not Lucid so far. What camera are you using to record? Here, it's just on the Mac, but when I do record for the Intercut podcast, I use a GH5 because it records a little longer. Website, what? Screw you, Borderlodge. He writes for the website, so you can go check it out. Okay. Let's see. Please make a video on Midsommar. Did you try the new Scream miniseries? I've been iffy on it, giving that a go. I haven't. I heard about that. I have yet to see. I never finished the original Scream series, the TV series, so I do have to check that out. Did you catch Parasite? I hate that we have to wait till October. I have not. I gotta wait. I gotta wait just like everybody else. Have you watched The Wailing? I watched a part of it. I turned it off. I can't remember why, because there's too many noises going on outside. I was like, I'm not going to watch this movie. It's a little too scary right now. But I do plan on making a video on it. What would you rate 8th grade on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't usually rate on a scale of 1 to 10, but it just seems appropriate to give it an 8. Hello, dudes. Please make a video on Midsommar. Did you try the new Scream thing? Will you do a video about Lucifer? Listen, are you going to watch Sonic the Hedgehog? I will, because Jim Carrey will probably carry the movie. I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm going to watch it for sure. I swear if ads are put into Netflix, it's going to be... How much did Spider-Man Far From Home offend you? None, because it's a movie, and it really has nothing to do with me. Do it, Let Me Explain on Dark. Working on it. Midsommar is amazing, but not as good as Hereditary. Agree 1,000%. As you guys know, I loved Hereditary. Hereditary was one of my favorites of last year. Overhyped it from Sundance. Midsommar, I've seen a lot of people, like when I came out of it, I said, yo, Hereditary is way better than Midsommar. But then my girlfriend started telling me about some stuff that she noticed in Midsommar. I was like, you know what? I may not like it as much as Hereditary, But Midsommar's pretty good, and it definitely warrants the rewatches, and I'll explain that later. The Lighthouse looks amazing. I'm excited for it. Do you like or dislike the Disney remakes? I'm almost so indifferent from them, and I think that's the worst part. I used to be so against them that I just didn't care. I just would go to them because I figured, okay, it's easier to make fun of a Disney remake than it is to make fun of an independent film, if that makes any sense. Because I know that a certain genre of videos that people love on YouTube is like when you're ripping apart a movie, and it's like when it's an independent film, I hate doing that because it's like, why hurt the movie? It's better to just not talk about it at all. But more so because they're going to see your video. Like, I have had a bunch of independent filmmakers who have seen the videos. But when it's something as big of a blockbuster as this, I feel like it hurts less. It's almost like you're laughing with it than anything else because they're shot-for-shot remakes for the most part. Let's see. Anyone gonna watch? Let's see, that went away. What did you think of John Wick Chapter 3? Loved it. I am working on one for that as well, so that's going to be exciting. Please, no one spam the chat. Yeah, usually get spammed right away, so I'm surprised it hasn't been anything, but give a shout out to my mixtape. Would you rather fight a gun that has a sword or a sword that has a gun? Sheesh. A gun that has a sword, because I feel like there's no bullets for it. Do you like mirror shots? My girlfriend adores mirror shots. Did you notice the sub-theme of drug use in Midsommar? I've noticed that in both of the movies, really. I feel like Midsommar and Hereditary can't be compared because their stories are different. Yeah, I agree there, but I also, like, that's why I hate rating movies, because, like, something that's a 6 out of 10 can still be as entertaining as an 8 out of 10. It's just different within its genres, if you get what I'm saying. And in the same way, I still do agree that if it came down to both movies are stuck in a fire or you can only take one with you, sure, you can't compare the two of them, but you're going to have to make a decision, and I would still pick Hereditary. How much does Spider-Man Far From Home disappoint you? Asked that already. What's your favorite Netflix original movie or TV show? I don't know about original movie, but American Vandal is one of the best things on there, and if you haven't seen it, 2 seasons got canceled, their fault. It's still there. It's available. It's some of the best. I will do a video on it by 2023. Are you doing a video on Us? One day. Thoughts on the movie yesterday. Gonna cover it with Rocket Man. I thought it was okay. But with the Beatles music, it should have been incredible. What's the new Movie Pass thing bundle way to go? Which one is the best? Now you're asking the questions right here. AMC A-List right now has been the best that I've seen. If you live in Chicago, you can use it at the Navy Pier IMAX over and over. You can use it at all of the AMC, I'm blinking on the Dobies. You can use it on all of the movies, and they're playing, again, there's this new artisan thing that they're releasing, so for the most part, AMC theaters will at least be playing the independent movies. But I am hoping that the Regal one, from what I read, it looks good. I don't know how great it's going to be. I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. So those two as of now. Let's see. What's the new? Have you seen the trailer for Dr. Sleep? I haven't yet, as that question goes away. Did you like Alita or Longshot? I covered both. Liked Longshot a little bit more than Alita, but I am going to be doing another one on Alita. Let's see. I'll answer a couple more before we go record the Intercut podcast. Let's see. What do you think about the casting of a black Ariel in Disney's new live action? Just depends how good her performance is. I would rather it be something that triggers a lot of people and it ends up still being good than any of the other ones that have come out that nobody remembers. So, have you had peanut M&Ms in your popcorn? What's your theater snacks? No, what do we eat? It's not peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms and popcorn.
No, it's
Family
almond M&Ms.
Peanut.
They're almond M&Ms.
Peanut. Do you want me to bring the box?
Go bring the. I'm pretty sure it's almond M&Ms.
Peanut.
Might be peanut. Other than that, probably chicken tenders. I eat chicken tenders everywhere I go. Did you ever watch any movies from your Honduran heritage? No, because I'm not from Honduras. Have you ever heard of Rock Mariano, other than you bringing it up? Nah, maybe I do. I don't know. How long does it take to make one LME video? It really just depends on how long it takes. It depends on the movie, first and foremost. So something like Crawl, just watch it once, and we watched the interviews and stuff. Sam Raimi's great in interviews, by the way. And then we start, just working on the video, and then my girlfriend edits it. But usually, if it's a movie like Midsommar, that man's earned my respect to go watch it multiple times. Someone like Ava DuVernay with her miniseries has earned my stuff to like watch it multiple times, listen through all the interviews, see all the details that they put in there in order to make a better video. And those can take a lot longer. So it really just it depends. You have are they peanut? Damn it. Okay, yeah, she was right. It is peanut. It's peanut M&Ms. I'm pretty sure. I thought we ate almonds.
Nope.
Well, these peanuts are the size of almonds. That's the thing. That's what confused me. What was the question? I forgot the question. I apologize. Any interest in short films? If so, I don't know what the second half of that question was. But in terms of short films, there was a really good one that I had recommended this year. I think it was called The Jog. I had it in my South by one. And we're also working on a short film, so I'm not against short films. It's just a lot more difficult to find because there's an overabundance of them if you're just looking online. And when you go to film festivals, they do play. I like going to the Shorts Fest. There is also a shorts that get played before the features. And actually, this upcoming Thursday, Real Abilities, which is a special needs film festival, or a film festival for special needs, that it's for free. I know it's playing in Chicago right now, and they're touring a bunch of cities. They have like a shorts package, so it's like an hour and a half, and they have 5 or 4 different shorts. So those are some ones that I am going to be checking out. Oh, I got a little. I see someone. Shout out to Saad Abad. I hope I'm saying your name correct. Have you seen Euphoria, and can you check it out, please? I am most definitely checking it out. I think there's still a couple more episodes left, and if there's a couple more episodes, then I'm going to wait for all of it to wrap up and then binge it like I did Chernobyl. So hopefully by the end of the month I'll have a video. Let's see. Audio's a bit low. Sorry about that. Let me see. I answered 3 more. Head out. How come you never covered the Netflix show You? We do have a video for it. It's just not edited yet.
It's in the folder eventually.
It's in the folder called Eventual Let Me Explains. Let's see. Have you ever done The Bye Bye Man? I did before the A to Z show, my older channel. Who is your favorite character in Stranger Things? After long thoughts of it, in season 3, without a doubt, I don't remember her name, but Ethan Hawke's daughter, which I hate, so rude to call it Ethan Hawke's daughter, Uma Thurman's daughter.
Are you talking about the
Stranger Things, the one who what did she do? The one who, which was her line that we really liked from Stranger Things? This will be the final question that we start recording with Zach. But what did she say? Oh, are all your friends just little children, or are you worried that you're gonna lose points with them? Excuse me, her. I forget her name.
Hold on. Why is she popping up on you?
Yeah, well, she's my favorite. Maya. Is that her name? Oh, then I did get it. Okay. Maya is easily my favorite character from season 3. But if we were talking overall, I'd probably say the city of Hawkins itself.
Of course.
The city of Hawkins is practically a